I've been teaching for years and years, and so I'm sure that my experience standing in front of a class is not all that different. And I've also been involved in the church in giving homilies, and so that's always, of course, with microphone. So you get accustomed to the things that you need to use in order to give homilies or teach classes, and this is not a whole lot different, frankly. It's pretty easy, as a matter of fact. The more difficult thing is they give you all these ads to read during timeout. And so you've got all these proper names, and you've got these people who want you to act as a salesman for whatever it is they want people to buy or rent or whatever. So I'm used to doing all of that. In fact, I remember a colleague of mine here in the history department had gone to church, and I'd said the mass, and then he announced later on, he says, "Well, I'm there at church, and then I go out to watch the basketball game, and the guys out there selling hot dogs and insurance and everything else. You wouldn't believe it." So there's a lot of overlap, I think, between all those activities. So being public address announcer wasn't so unusual. My first job with the basketball program, my first job was to sit on a hard wooden chair, metal chair, sorry. A hard metal folding chair with instructions to jump up and cheer whenever the Georgetown players were coming at that end of the court. I did that for a year, and then there was an opening for the public address announcer. And in those days, the public address announcer was above the stands on the west side of the arena. And it was like you had a God's eye view of the basketball. It was a wonderful place to watch games. So I did public address up there for a while. But then the referees decided that they wanted to have immediate access to the public address announcer. So they required that I sit at the table alongside at half court, alongside the official scorer, so that I would be there and they could come over and have me make announcements and things of that sort. So now I'm down on the floor, and I guess I probably stayed there until we moved out to Landover, Maryland, to the Capitol Center. I know that was in 1981. That was the year that Patrick Ewing was a freshman, and we started to have outstanding success.